what you meant?
He never said that. He said it was for the
Repeat
ones
what
that-
you said,
Well,
so that,
it wasn't that at all. I mean, we were planning to grow many years ago, all kinds of stuff and everything else.
so then
What I
what
would-
did you mean by that?
Well, because ever since I moved to town here, everybody would be complaining because I had a car in my park in the back lot or had an extra mower sitting there. Always. Got too many cars sitting out in front.
Mhm.
I got all kinds of guff over that. So I've been fighting this ordinance that we passed here,
Mhm.
which
But do you not
Right.
agree that the homes that have come down, that has improved the,
absolutely not.
really? You would have rather had that bar sitting there rotting and
But-
all of them? I mean, look at what I've done. I mean, I'm all about saving and building and,
Why are we
But-
talking Randy right now?
No, that's
but,
okay.
no, I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I'm just saying as a city council, I mean, it seems like it was so hard. We got, Ron, who's building this amazing big building that's gonna be bringing in so much tax revenue to the city, that it was so hard to get, I mean, there was so much opposition about that.
It was just the process,
Well,
not the thing.
The problem with that was when you come to the meeting and they drop it on your table in front of you. There's no prints, there's no drawings, there's nothing on what it looks like on the lot.
Mhm.
Nobody has any information whether it needs extra water infrastructure, what do we gotta do for sewer?
Right, and
What
all
does the
those,
city gotta do? And
right,
then how much traffic's it gonna be, and how much more maintaining is there gonna be? No, dropped on our desk, and then you guys worked on us and got it pushed through. We should have sent you to Enderlin because they've shot Ron down many times already
wow.
for stuff that he hasn't gotten
It's
done.
kind of the same thing as how many.
I'm just saying, this is not the way that this works.
That's good, that's quite a,
Wow.
Because if you
Oh my
go by
gosh,
city
Bruce.
century codes and everything else,
boy, that's jealousy all over again.
No, wait a minute.
No, it ain't.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's about
No.
going ordinance,
It's the process.
codes,
It's the
through the
process.
if you do this
process.
stuff right, you bring it in 3 months, and then it gets approved.
Yeah, we need some
Yeah.
plans, we need some ideas, what's going on. We don't need to be blackmailed that they're gonna take it to Enderlin if we don't approve it that night. I kinda remember that night.
So what are you doing with the building on Main Street?
Oh, here we go, this is the whole,
What
yeah,
about
here
the
we
Cal
go again.
Rainwalk thing, because now that's sitting there and he ain't approved nothing. Those weren't even tabled for today anyways. It was about a survey being on a potential person's property where you're gonna doze, and now you're bringing up all kinds of other stuff that's not even on what we were gonna be talking on. I mean,
Yes, but looking from our point of view, we got a building permit, we arranged for this to go ahead. Now you're telling us, no, you've changed your mind, you
We're not
cannot
changing.
change
Maybe
it.
they should change it.
The
The
city-
city
Protect your
council
property.
gave us a building permit,
Yeah.
all we're asking
Here's-
for
and
is
now you're
we-
stopping
individual-
it
Okay,
at our
the city,
expense.
the city council is not changing your permit approval or nothing.
no.
But I would suggest that the builders have their lot surveyed so they know exactly where they're at, especially if they're gonna be line to line.
Well, no, it's not gonna be line to line.
Well,
So
okay,
if
if
we
you
go
go,
north and south,
if you go in any other town, get a building permit, and the neighbor complains about it or something, that they're on the wrong property, they need to get a
Survey's gonna get
survey.
done.
It's gotta have a survey.
That's all
Okay,
they're
that's
asking for is a
period,
survey,
that's
to make
it.
sure it's my property.
Yeah.
So you
And
want
I think you go to any
my
other town,
property.
and if the neighbor doesn't like where that's being made or whatever, or thinks that it's on their property, they have a right to appeal it, I would say.
Here's
Yeah.
one other thing. The property on Main Street there, Lance Capman's and Rangeloff's. I think the city council should send them a letter stating they need to have their property surveyed, because you just can't go put fence posts up and claim the property.
Right, you didn't have it surveyed either.
Okay, that's like new business for next time.
Mhm.
Okay, that'll be on the new business.
Oh, and then one other thing. The skid steer use. I thought that was just city employees.
It's supposed to be for insurance and liability.
No, that doesn't have anything to do with insurance and liability.
If he would have wrecked it
So
or
now-
got hurt, you would have been liable for
So now you got opened up a can of worms, anybody can go up there and take that.
Yeah.
You can't.
I've been told that
Decided as a
years
council
ago
that
that
the only
you can't
people that
do
could
that.
drive that would be a city employee.
No, what I said at that meeting was the only ones that should run it during a snowballing event should be a city employee because of
Should be any.
that equipment. Is how I meant it.
So now anyone in the city can borrow that.
It's up to the council,
It's up to the council?
yeah.
I thought the council
Who
already
approved-
decided that
The
we.
council already did.
Right,
Who
am I wrong,
approved
Randy?
that Warren could run that?
I did.
I thought it was just.
Like you just said, it had to
Said,
be run through the city
you
council.
know, other.
All he was doing was put leveling some
Doesn't
gravel.
matter, doesn't matter.
That's the signs.
You guys, I
Calvin.
think the city council needs to decide that. That's, you're talking about a liability issue. The people other than the city,
That's a good point.
That's why Mike
what if
decided
Warren
as a
would've ran
contractor,
over someone?
He's liable for his own
that's the
equipment
city's
if he
piece of
does.
equipment, then the city insurance would, ooh, boy, they would frown on that.
Or Devin or anybody else that snow blows
What
or
happened? I
anything
don't know
else.
what's
I don't know what's going on.
Warren he used the city skid steer to spread out the sand in
Warren.
front of,
Warren who?
Sarah
Warren and Sarah
Warren.
Danielson.
On the corner there by
Sarah-
Stankowski, to
Sarah
spread out all of
Warren.
that gravel in front of his house.
Hmm,
He used the city skid steer to do that.
I didn't know.
I remember the conversation about who could drive the skid steer. I don't remember it being just a snow event, but if you're on.
I wasn't
You
here
guys
for that
need to-
I make a motion that only a city employee should be allowed to drive that. So we
Wait a second.
don't let this can get worse.
Is there a second?
One second.
No, I didn't hear it, sorry. Motion has been moved that only city employees, council members can operate the skid steer. Is there any further discussion? Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
I,
All opposed, same sign. Motion passed.
So who's city employees? Does who's sitting here?
That's five.
Mhm.
Catch me.
And Jay,
The ones that you,
city council members and.
the ones that you list when you, every time you tell the state employees are covered under the Job Service Act, that would be the ones that would be.
Any other new business? Or any further discussion?
I would still like to question the city on new development. It seems like the city makes it very difficult when people are trying to build a new house, when we're trying to build a new shop here, when we're trying to improve the city, which will help the city. It seems like there's so much negativity from the city every time that this happens. I think there's a building permit in front of you tonight, right?
Yep,
Has that been approved?
no,
What is it?
It's for a shed on Lance Capman's property over by the garden.
There's
yep.
not even building permits for it, or maybe not building permits, but
So
specs
is
for
that
it.
going to be a?
It'll be discussed.
What is it?
It's a
He's
shed.
putting up a garden shed over by their garden property.
Okay, so let that take place. What you gonna do with that?
I make a motion to approve it.
I second. Unless you guys want to discuss more, it's a shed.
Well, it's on 309 Main Street.
They
Lance
want to sell
Capman,
the jam and
doing it
stuff out
himself. Garden shed, one room, no water, no electricity,
How big is it gonna be?
8 by 10 on a 4-inch slab on the northeast side of the property near the old A-frame greenhouse that's still sitting there.
Oh, I can't, yeah. And that's-
Estimated value is $1,000. So motion has been made and seconded.
Can I second it? Because he's my, I don't know. Then yes, I second it.
Any further discussion?
so he wants a building permit, and that he puts up all kinds of no parking, no trespassing, when you have an event like that.
He took them all down, he was
That's
saving
kind of
his
a-
apples, I knew it to a degree, like, get it.
But it was on the boulevard.
They were having a
Wasn't
big
it-
event
wasn't
there,
it?
then why wouldn't they
Yes.
have?
Same
Welcome
thing, Cal
people.
pulled
The-
his up and moved.
The
it.
trunks of those trees are probably on his property. Everything else to the north is in city property.
Okay.
So, I mean,
No, I don't fight for it or anything.
if you're planting fruit trees and whatever, you better make sure, however big they get, if they get 10 or 20 feet wide, that you're
I think you
5
should
or
tell
10
them
feet in your
that.
yard.
I feel like if we were worried about it, we should send them a letter and tell them to cut a street down off the boulevard.
No, I just have a problem that he put up the no parking, keep out, no trespassing. sign.
Every year, I've seen it, they back into those apple trees and knock into all the branches.
Yeah, but they're on city property.
So
Again, he
let's-
was just protecting his property like everybody else would.
Like I can't stop right now.
Parking there though. You can't.
We,
Okay, motion
we
made.
put up the things, we
Motion
agreed as a
seconded.
city to put them up though, so like that's on us too, because we all agreed to do that. Right?
To do what?
Well, you're talking about the tape and the signs and stuff. You put up the tape and the
I put up the T-post
Yeah.
and the caution tape. I
so
did
he just
not
put
up
signs
the
on
other
it. I
stuff.
did agree those did seem unwelcoming, I get it, but like, we also agreed to block it off together, so.
That was blocking the street and, some of his property. If it would have been me, I'd have gone in on his property line or close to it,
Yeah, no, for sure.
and people could have done, they could have not even parallel parked there, they could have pulled in the other way.
No,
That's
I
what he did.
get that for sure.
Because the streets aren't maintained as wide as they're supposed to be either.
He wasn't the only one that put up signs.
Oh,
There was, when they
It
were
was all
trying
through
to
town,
get,
it was kind of,
it was, we were having a big celebration and
I
then,
know.
like, what was wrong with parking behind Denton's there,
Yeah,
all the no parking, and then,
Well,
of course,
no.
Cal, he's not ever,
Well, he pulled up posts and moving them closer to the road.
well, right, but
He had no right to do that.
Richard Buckley did the same thing
yeah.
with his posts on the edge of the road.
yeah.
You can't do that.
Okay, you have a motion and a second on the floor on building permit.
Yeah, we're just discussing.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, move on to vote. All in favor of the building permit for Lance Kaplan, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passed.
Okay, so their building permit just went through, no drawings, no plot map,
Right?
no nothing. So why all the concern about a building that we are putting up?
Well, the
It's
size, the size is one thing.
Yeah, literally, it's just a
When
tiny
you
shed
have on there
versus a giant
that's
factory.
85 by 135 or
And
something,
yours
that
went
makes a
through
big
that
difference.
night. Yours went through that night.
That's why I say the city makes it hard.
Because you're permanent.
No, because of the backlash I've been getting ever since it went through.
You handled it how you handled it.
Because we didn't submit pictures, we didn't submit drawings, we didn't submit nothing, but yet
It doesn't say that on the building permit.
every permit, every building permit that I've seen go through the city council is brought to the council meeting and it's approved.
It's never happened.
How is that one so much different? It's bigger, more tax dollars. That's the only point I'm trying to make. It seems like there's, I don't know what it is, but it seems like the city does not want to develop, the city does not want to make it stronger, do not want to increase the tax revenue.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't think anybody thinks that you shouldn't be here.
We got,
It's just extremely frustrating when a gentleman that is trying to help this city get that and to make him throw all the hoops at him. Point made. I'm done.
Any other new business, or we going back to the
Timing was perfect.
There's one more thing, double house
been talking about. It's the double house.
That's,
Twin home,
That's
whatever you call it.
Gail, twin home, whatever you want to call it.
So that, I don't understand why it's on the agenda, or is that, we already talked about it?
It's part of the thing right above it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to look at those because I have not had access to the ordinance at all and to see what the ordinance are.
So from what I can see, just scanning through tonight quick, there is no ordinance on being 80 feet away from the property line. But they should have it surveyed so that they're, make sure they're on their property line and
even
yours.
if it's on it right now, maybe.
So is the city council gonna make a decision how far the setback is?
We can't do that in one meeting. That changes an ordinance, that takes 3 readings, so it's 3 months. You wanna wait that much longer?
I think we do. If you guys get a survey, we probably don't even have to move it.
Right.
Sounds like that might take 3 months too.
Well, I'll call them tomorrow. Are you willing to go half or not?
We'll see what it costs. And we'll see who's doing it, and the reputation of the person doing it.
Any other new business? Any other new business for the good of the order? Next meeting, August 3rd, at 7 PM. We should put a date in here for our budget meeting. Oh, let's see. 13th, 27th, that doesn't quite give us, well, I think we gotta do either the 13th or 20th, and then we got 2 weeks before the final reading on August 3rd, or whatever the date was.
Are you done with new business, or?
Yeah, I asked that a few times, and you got something or what?
Well, probably what should have been put on the agenda was the lead line survey,
Lead line survey, what's that?
the email I sent you a month ago.
You still have some questions over that? Thought that was,
Yeah, I thought that was all done.
still a deal going on with that?
Do you remember the email?
No.
Okay. We before had to send out to the unknowns in this town, and I think there were 6 left, remember, that were unknowns. And we have to.
Or that there's nothing there.
We have to send them a letter every year, and it was due by July 1st of this year. Didn't get done. I don't know what the fine is, they said there would be a fine with it. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. How should I send you information? Not via email then?
I haven't even been getting emails for a little bit because they kicked
Okay.
me out
Do you
of
want
the
me to show
email.
you on my phone the email that I sent to you and the date? And then I can send you the second one where I asked, did you get this handled? 10
Right.
days later, and you said, no, I need to talk to you about it?
So emailing me something that has not been even showed to me is doing what?
Trying to teach you?
By just saying, here's this, do it? That's not teaching, that's not showing, that's not trying to,
Okay. As you all know, I am done as city auditor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, right? So now you're the city auditor. I'm not. I have forwarded you information that applies to the city auditor. The information that I sent you, if you said, if you have questions, call this person at the state. Did you call her?
I
No.
have called somebody, but I don't know which or who it was, I will have to research that.
if you don't know what I'm talking about, what the lead service line survey, I'm shocked. Okay? That would be important. When there's a deadline, when there's a fine, that would be important.
Okay, well, I've also carried out of my email for 2 weeks in the city email that I had to fix as well.
We also need to get everything else off that computer onto the new one, so she has all the finances and records and able to run it that.
Okay, you know where this computer is.
Right, and then I have to make sure that it's, I've asked her a couple times to go over there. And I also told her that the next time I need to start grabbing stuff off. So we've already arranged that.
I'm concerned. I'll be honest with you, I'm concerned.
So what do
Can't
we
you
need?
just put it down in one of those jump drive things?
Do you have a computer?
Yes, you bought a computer and handed it to me because I didn't get the city computer. You had to buy another one.
Right. And you know where this information is at on the computer?
Not all of it, no. You have showed me the bills and where to get it and the Quicken program. That is it.
And I showed you where all the files are at?
No,
You forgot that?
no.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I showed you specifically where that stuff was at.
Well, there's one thing about being showed it and letting them sit down and actually finding it
She did.
and running.
She did.
What did I find? I've only done the bills on that and the Quicken program. And I've done minutes on that. I have not done
That's
anything
where the
else.
minutes were. So you've been into that program.
The minutes,
Mhm.
a Word program
Mhm.
that you brought up before I was even there. Okay, so you brought it up before I was there, so how did I know where you got that
I showed you
from?
where it was. I showed you how to get to it. I showed you where the folder was. I'm not gonna argue with you when I showed you exactly where it's at.
Well, that needs to get taken care of.
Can you put it on a USB and transfer it over to her? Or she can transfer it over to her?
I can.
Do it.
Any other new business? Any other new business?
I make a motion to adjourn.
With the special meeting, was it the 13th? Is that what we
Oh,
decided?
yeah. No,
Sorry.
we haven't
Sorry.
decided.
No, it's okay.
13th or the 20th?
The 13th works for me if it works for you guys. Cool. 7? That sounds great.
What do I need to have before the 13th? Because that's a lot to,
Well, that budget that you had from last year and a new one that the program will run for you and tell us maybe where our number should be. And
something that has not been shown to me. So I'll try to figure it out.
What do you think?
we'll need the budget stuff set up for July 13th. Now, we gotta put on here in our motion or whatever that's budget and what else?
Lease, to
Lease?
approve that lease. And get that apartment.
And maybe you have the quickens by then? Or something as far as,
How much will be?
But you run like
Well, that's-
$90 a month.
And that's the thing is I can't just go out and get something
Yeah.
just because then I can get in trouble because it wasn't approved.
Can we,
And that's-
can we,
sure, that's what I
can
was-
we approve her like a budget
Up
of
to,
$90 a month to
See, and
get
that's, I don't know how much it's gonna cost. You could say maybe not go over an amount.
Right,
and
not
that
up
would
to.
be easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then, you know, that kind of gives me a little bit of a range to play with. And of course, I'll try to find something that's the
And it
lowest.
should be easiest to
Sign the
just
checks
dump
already?
Quicken, you know,
No.
dump onto Quicken.
They're right here. I have not written one for Rick and Jet and the, City of Fargo, because I don't have that one yet.
So 13th is the budget, lease, and the quick count. Special meeting. 7 o'clock. Any further discussion or new business? Any further new business?
Now I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passed.
Would you like to do this 125th stuff?
Well, I brought it along.
Hey, yo, I'm here for
Everybody else
it.
here, but everything has been drawn and given away, even though they weren't full.
This is for the supper. This one's for the fire department.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we haven't been counting anything?
I don't know, the wife was gonna come and then no, we didn't.
No. And
I
the
think
fire
they're
department one will
I
take
think
home
they're
and
both
count.
about $800 somewhere in there.
Okay.
Which, that's our, that's for the merchandise that was sold here. I checked for the
Okay.
merchandise and, excuse me, there was like $60 in board sales or something in there.
Okay, so this is for merchandise and this is for boards. So, and that's the same account, right?
Yeah, rolls in, city. This is all board stuff. The stuff in the envelope was the 400 I pulled out. I have small change to
Okay,
make change if they need it. So we'll put that back in the envelope, and then there's 1940 there with $100 at Canton Homes.
so this is
Here's for the-
1940 and this is with.
It's all written down inside there.
Okay,
That's for the supper that we,
Oh, the donations.
yep. the
okay,
free
so
will
this
donations
goes to
the
the
supper.
celebration then.
Yep.
Yep. What's her name? Kim came and got the quilt.
Yeah. So for the drawings on the quilt, it was the black number 4 and red number 7 and sandy mud. And there was, what did I write down, 78 squares that did not sell. 22 squares. On the Savage 12 gauge over and under, we did not hit any that did not have a name, but black 1 and red 3 was Percy Storehouse for the 12 gauge. For the Browning 7mm, we had 1, 2, 3 that didn't have a name in them, and then we ended up with number 4 black and number 9 red with Ron Kruger. Oh, and I forgot to say, let's see, there's 27 that didn't sell on here, 38 that didn't sell on there. On the knives, 62 that didn't sell. First, well, let's see, there was 3 that weren't filled. The fourth one was Dwight Kruger from Enderlin, black 8, red 10. He took the big one with the elk handle. The next one was number 5 black, number 8 red was Dick Welly. He got the second knife. The only board that sold completely out was the Henry Golden Boy and the buck knife donated by the Fingal Wildlife Club. First place was black number 1, red number 4, Alicia Hamilton. And second place for the knife was black number 5, red number 8, Sherry Tingler. And everything has been, no, not everything. I've still got Sherry's buck knife that everybody's gotten, certificates and whatever. The wife is gonna take this info and put it in the post for thank yous as far as who has won and whatever, and get that out there. Other than that,
Bruce, I think we need to acknowledge that you did a wonderful
Yes,
job.
I
It
agree.
was- It worked out beautifully, and kudos to you.
I heard nothing but good things all
Yeah.
weekend.
it really worked out nice, yeah. And Shannon, you were working your little butt up out there in the heat and,
Yeah, everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, trying to direct that
I know.
traffic. Oh my
That's the
God.
longest
In
parade
the
ever.
dust.
I was shocked how long that
It
parade
has
was.
never,
It was
it has
impressive.
never,
Yeah.
like, lapped itself.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it
crazy.
was very, very well done,
So
very
did the
well organized.
Centennial Committee make money then off of the whole thing? Did they end up paying in?
I don't think it's been counted.
It hasn't all been done yet.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
What, do you remember what we had in that account before checks were written?
No, because my phone won't let me access the accounts. I'm blocked out.
So you gotta go to Enron and get with them, to get that cleared up?
It's been like that for a minute.
I don't remember either after paying Dwayne and Lee, but I think that we were somewhere 15, 17 in that account yet, 1,000.
And we'd still have
And the
the
fireworks were 47, 75 something. The band was 4,000, 600 to the Maggio Sisters, and 1,000 for the tent. So
So
now
you should-
whatever
you
else
should
was
still
coming
be
in, there should be some money in that
Do you guys
account.
want me to count this or just bring you the deposit? What do you want me to do? Because this also needs to be taken care of. There's a bill here for Ford's and we're having it with the ladies in the boutique, right?
For, oh, yeah, the boards that everybody signed that are uptown right now.
Yeah. So.
So Janelle grabbed me and she got them ordered or picked up and just charged them to us, and she's gonna pay for one. So we'll pay the whole bill and then split it in half and get our half back.
Yeah, so that's not taken care of
No, I think it's best just to give it to the bank and let them count it, because they're gonna recount it anyway.
yet. Yeah, they are. So-
I don't know.
No, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then that's the fire, I don't do anything with
Yeah,
that.
it's very important. I'll do that.
What's this one for?
This is for the centennial.
Do you have food left, Bruce?
Where did it come from?
Yep.
Do you need a freezer to put it in?
This
Nope,
is
it's all in
from
freezer right
breakfast.
now.
Yeah.
Breakfast, and then this was from sales from the Nome, and then this was from
The board.
the boards. So this was the free will donation. Which I still haven't found my.
Okay, then what do you want,
Oh, I was gonna
what do
ask
you
you
wanna
that.
do with the rest of the merchandise? Should we just keep selling it?
You still have some cups left?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Well, maybe that
Sure.
was-
I would, whatever we have, I guess, was there anybody that seen something or wanted to order something that we didn't have on hand?
We had some people say, oh, I wish I could have a green shirt instead of a gray shirt, but they ended up buying a gray shirt anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna change anything, but
There's only, what, 4 sweatshirts left or something?
I'm trying to move fast and do it and just say it.
no,
No, fair.
either it goes or it goes. We just, I would say if somebody asks or it still sells, it sells, but
Sounds good.
If you
How
want
many
to cut
cups
down
do
the
we have
cost, you know, like put it in half or something, or just try and get
And
rid
you
of
want to
it.
buy-
not right now.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe,
just-
maybe after
You
August.
want one, Randy?
Okay.
What,
You want
you got a
cup?
bunch of them yet or
I
not?
don't know, we have to look. Do you
I
remember how
think
many
there
cups
is.
we have left?
I can go look.
I sold one today.
Did you?
How many are you thinking about? Do you-
Shannon wants 2.
Yeah, I want
I think a
to.
couple of you, yeah.
Let me see.
They're like 10 bucks a piece, right?
How much?
Let's see, we got some. 46.
Otherwise, I think it went pretty good.
Yeah,
And
we're really good.
The toilets are gone, the dumpsters and dump cans are gone, and I got out and put the track back together today.
Really? Oh.
All the picnic tables are back under the canopy in the park.
Yeah. I was shocked how many people showed up there.
I
Oh
know,
my gosh,
it
this
was
town like-
wonderful, yeah, it was very well done, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised on how many showed up.
Awesome.
Especially the cars, I think there was.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the cars,
Yeah,
Joe,
like
I think
200.
that
Cars
was,
and
Yeah.
tractors that registered, there was
Yeah,
tractors
that
that
was
didn't
awesome.
register, but,
Yeah.
and then I heard 70-some tractors for the pull, but that wasn't correct, it was 70-some hooks that they
There's
had.
like 20 of them left.
So that meant there was 35 plus tractors. some of them only pole ones.
It was fun to watch.
And I think they were done by 1 o'clock.
The tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get
Right
to
about
get over
one.
there.
And
I did, I was kind
I
of.
was hoping Lee or Karen or somebody was here. I did not see anything on who had got the prizes for the car stuff.
Yeah, I didn't hear
If
anything.
they put that on Facebook and there's people
Yeah.
asking, but if you see her tomorrow, I mean, she works here,
yeah,
ask
I'll ask
her.
her, yeah. I should have asked her, did she say anything to you? No?
Dwayne put out some pictures and thanked everybody, but
Mhm.
there wasn't anything for the, I don't know what there was, the judges and then counting the votes and whatever, so.
There's somebody who always wins.
Right. And this will get deposited tomorrow, because I'm gonna go to the bank tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, that's a wrap.
There's, money for the third
Did
one.
you guys wanna come in the store and get these?